Welcome back, everybody, to 7 Days to Die, Alpha 17 Experimental. I'm an old guy gaming. And so I was going to hop on the game here for a little bit late last night. Oh shit! And go cut some wood up so I can start making a bunch of spikes. And things got so crazy so fast that I was afraid something crazy was going to happen and I was going to miss it on camera. So I decided I'm just going to log off and then come back and do the actual video or record everything. Because like I said, it is just, these zombies are just relentless. So what I'm going to do, assuming I survive here, is I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut a bunch of, whoa shit, I'm still not used to this melee. There we go. I'm going to cut a bunch of wood so we can make spikes. And I mean, we're going to make spikes like crazy because I have an idea in mind. I don't know if it's going to work or not. But I have an idea in mind to try and defend this place. Not on Horde Night. I don't even know what the hell I'm going to do for Horde Night, you guys. It's day 5, so we basically have 3 more days left to figure that out. I just want a base that I can actually stay in and, you know, and use without it getting completely destroyed. So here's another thing I wanted to tell you too. When I was on I was probably on maybe for 5 minutes before I decided to stop. Let's get I'm going to try and have the gamma up a little bit more during the night too, because I was watching some of the earlier videos and I, you know, they're just too dark. And until I can get a light source, you know, like a mining helmet or something like that, I'm just going to turn the gamma up. I wouldn't normally do that, you know, just because, you know, for the immersion and that sort of thing. But, you know, you guys need to see what the hell's going on, and I understand that. So apologize for the videos prior to this one being too dark, and I will try and, you know, keep the gamma up during the night so you can see a little bit better. And at least until I get a mining helmet or some kind of a light source, okay? All right. Now, I was going to tell you something. I had originally... Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Get back. I had originally blocked this off with just one block here in front of the ramp so they couldn't jump over here and get me, right? And then a zombie last night came up the ramp there, and she actually jumped diagonally and got on the roof to get at me. It was like... amazing how smart these zombies really are now. So now I put a bigger wall up there so they can't just, you know, jump up and get me. So anyway, very impressed with how smart these are. Also scared as hell too. Scared as hell. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and get off this building without getting absolutely murdered here. And we're going to go and chop a whole mess of wood so we can make a whole mess of spikes. And the idea here is that I'm going to surround this building with several rows of spikes, not just one but several, so that we can, you know, have a fighting chance. Because if I just let them go, see, things are not like they used to be in Alpha 16 from the standpoint that if the zombies can't get to you directly, okay, I was reading this in the patch notes. What they'll do is they'll just start destroying everything around them. So they will actually literally take the building down around you rather than try and just, you know, get to you from below where they can't, like they used to do in older versions of 7 Days to Die. Which means this building, with all the zombies that are down there right now, this building is in danger of coming down even now as we speak. So I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to craft myself a land claim block, and I've got to get going on this quickly. It only takes stone now. I didn't realize that until I started reading more of the patch notes. And the thing the land claim block will do is it will stop spawns, okay? So the bedroll, as far as I know, the bedroll no longer stops spawns. Now, I think the radius may still apply, but the bedroll in and of itself does not stop spawns anymore. The land claim block is what stops spawns. So I'm going to lay this thing down. We're going to go chop spikes. Hopefully all the zombies that are down there right now will clear out. And okay, and then what we'll do after that is we should not have to worry about sleeper spawns in this POI. And within oh shit, they just hit the gas pumps. And within a certain radius of the block here, right? We may still have to clear out sleepers from the building, but after we do that, then we should be good to go. Okay? So we are going to try and get the hell out of here in one piece. I need to also make a wood frame ramp and replace the one they broke. And then we're gonna try and drag them away from here and get away from them. They just won't let me alone, will they? They just will not leave me alone. Okay, let's see if we can get away from them. Oh shit, there's another one right there. So what we'll do is we'll come right around here and just crouch down. Okay, let's get that on the toolbar so I remember I have to put it back up there. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna stay away from the base for a little while, and we're gonna start cutting wood and get ourselves spikes like there's no tomorrow, basically. Okay, now I don't have any food or water, so I still haven't found a cooking pot yet. So we've got to get a cooking pot, because that's just gonna cause us all kinds of problems here if we don't get to the point where we can start making some decent food and even just making water. Okay, he has spotted us. The other thing that I want to try and do as soon as possible is go back to the trader and look for and see if he's got like an affordable crossbow. I was playing last night on our community's free play server, which is on normal difficulty, and I have to say it was kind of actually relaxing to play this game on normal difficulty for a change and not playing on insane all the time. I didn't stream it, didn't record it. It was just a free play, just kind of a relaxing, fun time kind of thing. Whoa, shit. But I was able to get the crossbow from the trader on that game. He had a yellow crossbow, level 3 crossbow. It wasn't that expensive. And man, it's so much nicer to use than, the bow is. I've always preferred the crossbow over the bow anyway. But I'm still trying to get used to melee. It's really important to aim and swing sooner than you think you need to. Those are the things I've found. Of course, there's also such a thing as swinging too soon. I do have the Skull Crusher perk, so I need to start using more melee so that I get better at it, but also, to take advantage of that perk that I took. Okay, let's see. Speaking of which, I have more points here now too, so I gotta figure out what I want to put that in. Healing factor. I'm very tempted to do this just because, it'll give us health back more quickly. So that's one I'm considering. One of increased sneak movement by 10, gain 20% damage resistance when sprinting. Sneak attacks deal an extra 50% damage. That one is super useful too because for sleepers we have a chance of one-shotting them. Probably not this early in the game, but later on. Intellect. The other thing we could do is just keep going on this so that we can make yellow quality items. And also, we're going to want hammer and forge. And in order to get hammer and forge, I think we have to have 5 points in intellect already. I think something like that. I don't remember where that told me that or where I heard that from, but so I mean, putting points in intellect makes sense for sure. Minor 69er increased power attack damage to blocks by 20%. That that would be useful. Obviously, putting more points in pack mule is going to be useful. What's this? Harvest 20% more. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, that's handy too. I mean, all of these are good. They really are. I haven't seen anything that looks like it's worthless. Of course, I haven't looked at every single thing though either. But I think because we're just in survival mode right now and just trying to survive, what probably makes the most sense right now for me is to take healing factor. So I think that's what we're going to do. Okay. So now our health will come back 1 tick every 30 seconds instead of 1 tick every, I guess it's every minute. And now, Dance Till You Die Studio. That's funny. Okay, So now what we're going to do, guys, is we are going to cut wood. I'm going to cut wood like there's no tomorrow. And I think what I'll do is I'm just going to lie low. I'm going to chop wood for a while. And, you know, when I get a pretty decent supply of that wood, or when my stamina gets so terribly bad that I can't, you know, can't really function very well, I'll bring you guys back at that point, and then we'll go from there, okay? Or if something crazy happens in the meantime, of course, I'll bring you back sooner than that. Okay, so I'll see you guys in just a little bit. All right, guys, bringing you back for a second. We have a pig that I'm going to kill, but we also have a stripper that we're going to have to either kill or avoid. And I also found these hay bales here, which are useful, you know, for falling on and stuff, so forth. Okay, so let's see if we can take her out. Strippers are very dangerous on Always Run because they're super fast, and they're pretty damn tough, too. So I'm going to take her down with the bow here. Okay, let's quickly, whoops, quickly is the key word here. Okay, put our iron arrows on. Whoa, shit. Didn't quite get to her that time. She's doing a little bit of zigging and zagging here, so it's hard to get a shot off on her. Whoa, little leg spike there. Whoa, crap, leg spike. My bow got a little messed up there. Okay, come on, we got to do this. This is getting dangerous because I'm running out of stamina. Okay, we got her. Whew. All right, so let's get that pig. Ooh, okay. I'll take that. I will take that. Okay, let's get our arrows back out of her. All right, so let's hit the pig. This will probably take 2 shots. Oh, just 1 shot. Okay. Iron arrows for the win, right? Okay, we got Spaz guy over there. Let's take one of those to get our health cap back up. And, where'd my bone shift go? Did I accidentally leave that in back at the base or something, maybe? Yeah, this guy's going to aggro us. Okay, we're going to have to fight him off now, too. I hear another zombie over there. Shit, he got me. Not good. Oh! Didn't have enough stamina for that one. Now we got 2. Doggone it. Can't I just get my pig without you guys giving me a hassle? Alright, let's see if we can avoid these guys. Come on, stamina. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, that wasn't a good idea. No, 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 no. Go, 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 go. We'll see if we can evade these guys and then go back after the pig. Except for there's another sleeper right there. Okay, she went down in the water. Is she still after me? It looks like she is. Okay, let's run around this way. See, the danger is that we aggro something else in the meanwhile. And the way, you know, the way the world is set up now, there's a lot more stuff. So there's a lot more places that zombies could, like, hide in, you know. Which is really cool, I think, actually. I don't mind stuff like that, because it's more realistic, more challenge. It's all good. Okay, let's get you harvested ASAP, and that's what we were looking for. Bone shiv. And we can make ourselves some meat now to replenish our stamina. We could kill this crawler here for XP, since it's an easy kill. But definitely want to go back to stone arrows. Right in the head. Missed him that time. Alright, so he's done. Get our arrows back. Okay, what I think I want to do here is... let's see if we can get away with a campfire right here. And we want to make charred meat. So here, whoops. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. We'll use the coal. And while that's cooking up, let's go... you know what I should have done, Doc, on it? I should have made this by the water. Let's do that. Let's just remake this by the water. I can leave that one there, it doesn't matter. So that way what we can do is we can fill up our can. What is it? Oh, blueberries again. Okay, we're going to harvest those too. Those came in handy the last time. But what we're going to do is we're going to fill up our can. Oh, shit. And drink, and then fill it up and drink again until we're fully hydrated. Whoa, he's right there. Not good. Okay, we knocked him down. Here, let's use arrows on him. Got them all softened up now. Got it. Okay. We'll get used to this melee. We will get used to it. We're going to have to make some more arrows here pretty quick too. Okay, let's loot this car, and then we're going to go get some water here. Sell price 3, not worth the inventory slot. Now, we did have that one female zombie go off into the water here, so I don't know if she's actually still around or not, but we got to stay vigilant. Always have to stay vigilant. Too bad we couldn't actually craft a can out of iron, you know. That'd be nice. Okay, so now let's get that cooking up. And we'll also get that going. And that should get us back up pretty decent shape. We're starting to get hot. So temperature... Now, the way temperature works in the game is... when I turn level 5, this is what I read in the patch notes. Well, actually, I read two different things, so I'm not sure which it is. One said level 5, you lose your elemental protection. And then you have to start, you know, dealing with heat and cold and all that sort of thing. The other thing I read is it happens within 24 hours. So I don't know which one of those is right, or if I misinterpreted something or whatever. But I still have elemental protection, so I'm guessing it's probably that until I hit level 5, because we're way more than 24 hours into the game, of course. Okay, so we got that. One of the things, and the other thing I'm wondering too is, my hydration was lasting quite a long time. And I wonder if that's partly due to elemental protection too. And once, you know, we no longer have that, if that's then going to become a factor as well. So not sure about that. But this meat should get our stamina cap up pretty damn high. And we're also going to take this other bandage right now. Well, probably better not do that. I probably better keep a bandage handy. Is there more? Oh, there's more cotton. Okay. So that way, you know, if we get a bleed effect, we can deal with it. But we can make some more cloth here. I found an old couch off camera and took it apart, and that got us some cloth. I wouldn't mind finding some more cans too. My usual MO for cans is just to scrap them, but until I can start making my own jars, or rather cooking my own water, we're gonna have to keep our cans for water. Okay, so now let's scrap this. We can take the bandage. We can eat this food. That should get us back to maximum stamina cap. And then we have one piece left over for later, which is going to come in handy for sure. Alright, good. We're doing pretty good here, guys. We're doing pretty good. All things considered. Let's get our water completely topped off. And then once we do that, we will fill it up again, and then we'll just have a can of water with us when we need it. Okay, these we want to make into band-aids. That'll give us 2, which is perfect. These we can scrap. To save that inventory spot, this I'll keep for selling. Later on, we'll start keeping brass for bullets, but I have a feeling that's a very long ways off for now. We did make... we don't have any clothes on at all. That's not good. That's not good. We need to get some clothes on. Alright, I'm going to leave this campfire here, because this is the closest water to our base, and we'll utilize it again. Okay, so let's at least get some grass clothing on. At one point, I thought, unless I'm thinking about maybe the multiplayer game, but at one point I thought that I had made some scrap chest armor. I'm not seeing that, so probably just thinking about the multiplayer game. How come I'm punching so slow? Do I have any kind of a status effect? Elemental protection. I don't. It seems like my punch is really slow for some reason. Okay, that should probably give us enough to make the basic fiber armor at least. It's better than nothing at all, that's for sure. See, the game just puts this stuff back on you, so I wonder if what happens is when the durability wears out, it just disappears, which isn't the way it should work. It should either just stay on you broken, or at least go back in your inventory so you know that you need to repair it. And I'm not saying that's the way it works either. There may be some other reason why I lost all my clothes. I can't remember what that reason might be, though. Alright, so we're in good shape so far. We have pretty much max food, max water. We got an extra thing of meat, an extra thing of water when we need it. And so now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go back to, again, chopping wood like crazy, so that we can start making a whole bunch of spikes. And so I will bring you guys back in just a little while. And yeah, see you then. Bye. Hey guys, I wanted to bring you back again. I climbed up this water tower and looked in this backpack, and I found myself a pistol, 6 rounds, and some scrap leg armor. Very nice find this early in the game, so we're going to wear those. And now we have ourselves a pistol, a level 2 sniper rifle and a level 1 shotgun. So not so bad, not so bad. The other thing I wanted to do too is I wanted to check and see if there's actually water in here. So let's pop in here. Not that I necessarily need water from this particular one, but because we have the lake nearby. Okay, so there is water in there. Okay, good to know. So that way, you know, if we come across another one of these later on, we'll know that we can get water out of it. Cool. Okay. I also harvested all those blueberries too, so I have those in my inventory now, and those will of course help me keep my stamina cap up to the max. What do we got over here? Oh, we got more blueberries. Sweet. Okay, we're going to leave those blueberries there for now, but I will eventually come back and harvest them too. So I think this is probably a good place to go ahead and end the episode. Is this a lootable? Nope, it isn't. Because we're getting pretty close now to the 30-minute mark, I think. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and end the episode here. I will continue to cut wood off camera here for a while, and you know, try and get a bunch of spikes made up. I'm just cutting wood, making spikes, cutting wood, making spikes. I do need to go back to the base and unload because, you know, we're over encumbered. Now maybe I'll do that with you guys before I let you go. So let's run back to the base. We'll drop this stuff off, and then did I have a chance? Yeah, I did look at that. I think that's where we found the shotgun. There's lots of interesting places around here. There's a Buzz's bar, which we'll eventually try and get into and see if we can get some beer. But I'm liking the way that the new towns are. Their stuff is closer together. There's new POIs, of course. It's not quite as spread out or cookie cutter looking. They're a lot more unique looking, I suppose, is the word. And so I'm excited to check these places out, and you know, once we can get to the point where we're actually able to survive halfway decent. I'm also, as I go along, you know, trying to get this thing reinforced a little bit too. I usually only have a couple of moments where I can do that before the zombies start waking up, and the sleepers and so forth. Now, another thing I wanted to try with these hay bales is I wanted to just set them down along the side here. So if I have to jump off, I can do so without the risk of breaking my leg. And hopefully the Z's will leave these alone and not break them, as long as I'm not standing near them. Okay, let's get up here. I should probably block that off because they're probably going to wake up as soon as they start hearing me do stuff up here. And like I said, I am fully aware, those of you who have been playing the game or reading patch notes and whatnot, that this building's not going to withstand Horde Night. That's not what its purpose is. This is supposed to be just my starter base. For Horde Night, we're going to have to come up with some other type of plan. And I don't even really honestly know what that is at this point. I should keep that with me in case we come across another critter. I don't think we need to eat this now that we have the blueberries. We'll save that. You know what? Let's put that in there too. Now, if I had some duct tape, I could actually potentially make some scrap armor. We'll put that in there. I did find a thing of bottled water. I found some coffee seeds and just some loot. Steel arrows. We'll keep the pistol. We'll put that in there. We'll put that in there. We don't need to carry that stuff around. We can put those in there too. So that gives us a few slots back. What am I missing anything here? I think I'm going to put, I guess, the shoddy down here. The marksman rifle is something that I probably wouldn't have to use like in an emergency. It's going to be more like a long shot type of deal. But this what we could potentially use in an emergency, and same with this. But I need to keep some wood frames available for me to use too. Since we have this water here, You know what? I think I'm going to keep that in here too, just to free up another slot, because we still have this water. Plus, as we eat these blueberries, that's giving us hydration too, so that's working out well. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Let's pause the game. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Come and hang out with us on Discord if you want to, and come and hang out with me on a live stream. You can find the links to both of those places in the About section of the YouTube channel. And like I said, I'm going to just spend a little bit of time off camera, but I will be ready with the record button in case something crazy happens, and we're just going to cut a whole bunch of wood. And then when I bring you back and start the next episode, we should have a pretty decent supply of wood, and we're going to start making spikes like crazy to surround this building. And we're going to try and clear the building too, because we should no longer get spawns once we do clear it, now that we have the land claim block down. At least that's what the patch notes are saying, and let's hope that it actually works. Okay, guys, one more thing. It is Thanksgiving Day, so happy Thanksgiving to all of you, even though you won't be seeing this until several days later. And we'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.